All right, well, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Excited to be able to jump back on Final Fantasy 4, hopefully for a couple days, hopefully for today and for tomorrow, which will be exciting. Brief update about last time. So, basically, our characters, we headed to the mountains, and our path was blocked by ice. Rydia, who didn't know fire magic, was actually kind of, pushed by Rosa to learn fire magic, and that was a really good emotional moment because she did not actually feel comfortable casting fire because obviously the fire ring that Cecil brought to her town just destroyed the whole town. So that was really good, and then she kind of got over it and she was brave. That was a really good character defining moment, and also a way of Rosa having being thoughtful and kind of being a maternal figure in a sense. I thought that was quite good. And it kind of, in a sense, like also Cecil, though he's not naturally a paternal figure, in some way making him like sit there and trying to like have character growth too. So I feel there's just actually a lot of character growth in this Final Fantasy. If you look at 1, doesn't matter because all the characters don't have any growth whatsoever. 3, they're all orphans. Then you don't even know who's talking. In the original, the DS version, that's different. And in 2, there's a little dialogue, but in 4, there's so much more dialogue. Anyway, so we're climbing the mountain to become a paladin. We learned that Golbez is actually trying to stop us because he can see us. So then he actually is talking to, I can't pronounce the name, but Skarmglone of Earth to stop Cecil. We kill him. Tella actually is, we run into him climbing the mountain, and he says, hey, I need to be able to cast Meteor because it will allow me to kill Golbez, who obviously is now in charge of the Red Wings, and this has done this terrible thing to my my daughter, goodness. And so that's kind of when when Cecil becomes a paladin, Tella actually relearns all of the abilities to cast. Let's get good clarity here. Guess there we go. Then gains the ability to cast other spells, and I haven't even looked into those. So I'm very excited to jump in and see what spells he can cast. Well, let's jump in and see. I love the loading with the airship. Actually, I have no idea. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, for him, let's just try to attack. Oh, actually, okay. And I keep forgetting that once you cast something, white magic. Wow. This is cool. And what? Full life? That's amazing. That's new. Black magic. 99. So he has the ability to cast it, but he doesn't have the magic to cast it. Okay. Pyro will probably take them out. Okay. Nice, and we learned Sight. And so, interestingly, Cecil started from level 1, and now I'm level 7. I didn't even think about that. Huh. Because we're a paladin now, so we start over in our levels. That's actually really cool. Okay. There's like some weird kind of screen tearing effect, I feel. Let's see. I'm actually going to, I feel like it looks good, but it just feels a little different than I remember, so I'm actually going to go and check if there's any options here. Oh, cool. So now we can just attack again. There we are. I know this is silly, but I didn't even check to see teleport and scan. Nice. Let's see, let me go through the configuration really quick. Yeah, someone's standard. Okay. I'm actually going to go to the original music for a little bit. Maybe it's just my monitor, but it feels like when I'm walking, there is a little bit of this kind of like lines here, which I'm not used to. It just, it's like this refresh rate of my monitor's a little funky. Not exceptional. Okay. Going bio. We're just gonna keep leveling up a little while here. And I think this is actually where we gained something previously, so I feel like... Oh no, maybe we do have to go that way. I feel we can probably... Ooh, we've been silenced now. Slap. What does slap do? That's not good. Okay, so paralyze and like disease. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Slap. So it's just... Wow, everyone's getting paralyzed. Lilith is not messing around, actually. It seems like... So all my characters are paralyzed except for... Wow, 2. Definitely want to check out what's going on here. It's not good. We have another echo screen, which is echo herbs, actually. Really important. Okay. Yeah, Tella seems very powerful. I was thinking about this before. I feel Tella almost seems just as powerful as sometimes other characters. Yeah, there's this weird screen thing going on for me. I'm not sure. Just when I'm moving, it doesn't feel good. I'll go try to play with some things. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. And I'm trying to see if it's actually doing that you guys can see as well. Or if it's just me. It might just be something like on my monitor right now. It looks like it's something only on my monitor actually. So that's not great, but it's not terrible. Okay. Let's try to save some magic for now. Wow. I forgot. Because all of these are undead, and we have Pyra. Phil doesn't even do as much as those holy arrows. So that's amazing, those holy arrows do. That's so good. Let's see here. And now, let's check out... Let's check out something else. Just real quick. Let's check out something else really quick. Let's see here. Okay. This is doable. Zoo! I will fight you! Now, if I remember it correctly... Let's see. Let's see. I guess even playing casting this guy is useful. So the question is, should I level up here though? And now that Cecil will become a paladin, is it actually worth leveling up? Or is it probably worth just going back to Nasidia? I feel... Let's go get our magic back here. And at the very least, let's go back to Nasidia. Our MP restored, which is fantastic. Always good to restore it. And so I could just take the Chocobo back, but I feel like leveling up a little bit is not going to be a bad idea at all. So let's go back here. Yeah, and this is going to be, I think, mostly auto attack, auto attack, auto attack. And I feel like actually I don't want to attack that guy because he's going to have a beastly counterattack. So I'm just going to attack with Cecil. Yeah. So now this counterattack is not anywhere near as bad as it used to be. Oh, actually, I lied. Still pretty intense. Still, something you don't want to mess with. But let's at the very least heal Cecil now. He's struggling. He's struggling. Cure. Yeah, you know. It just makes more sense too. Oh my gosh, look at this. Just so much more powerful. Like, it's now having Cecil in the front row and just having him be so much more forward. He's a beast compared to what this can. And obviously, this just seems like a twin cast opportunity. And he can attack, and he's not going to get a counter because these guys are pretty weak, but still. If I wanted to level up, I feel like it would probably just be best to... Nice. I wonder if the magic defense, though, is actually impacted by just defend. And because I know being in the back row, it's physical attacks, and technically magic attacks should still do the same amount of damage. It's just based on your magic defense, but I am not sure. Okay. Yes. And now everyone can just regular attack. Come on, Tell, even you can regular attack here. Just normal standard on. It's like I'm not gonna hit them. Like, I cast magic. That's what I do. Let's be honest. I cast magic. Okay, and now we're gonna go back. Let's save. And let's see what they say now that I'm a paladin. Are they still gonna be upset with me? I didn't know there were people in this world worthy enough to become paladins. Interesting. How did you become a paladin? Are there now gonna be things you can buy? I forget, I should remember, but... This music is goofy. I really appreciate it though. It's like... Dun 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 dun. I told you can't use the armor here unless you're a paladin. When did you... How? So, we have 21,000, so... Sword of Legend? That feels... I don't know. Alright. So even now his attack is much stronger, his defense is much higher. Okay. Excellent. The fact that I'm now a paladin, they're all very confused, like, what? How did you become a paladin? The Devil's Road is like a warp in space and time. Supposedly one must sacrifice significance, vitality to cross it. You must conduct yourself as befits a paladin now. Inside this building is Devil's Road, which leads all the way to Baron. The door has been sealed. Okay. Heck! Well, what's this? Have you become paladin? Gracious sakes! I'll never find it in my heart to forgive you. I don't blame you. I see you have endured much suffering yourself. I shall pray for you hereon. Hereafter you have my complete trust. Freed from darkness, you now shine as brilliantly as the sun. Unbelievable, you have succeeded. Sir Cecil fought brilliantly. I'll say, he passed with flying colors. Come again? Forgive me. I assigned them to spy on you. That pretty much sums it up. I feel awful having deceived you. I'm so sorry. I suspected as much, but I deserved it after what I did. The most important thing is that you have become a paladin and are now free of the darkness of your past. That sword, where did you obtain it? It was given to me on the mountain's peak. Is this... Yes, it is. This sword is inscribed with the words of an ancient Mysidian legend. A legend. Ooh, storyline time. One born of a dragon, bearing darkness and light, will rise to the heavens over the still land. The moon's light eternal brings a promise to earth with bounty and grace. Then perhaps you can answer me this. What was the light I saw at Mount Ordeals? Sun, it called me. I'm afraid I do not know the answer. The legend's meaning remains a mystery. For generations, we Mystidians have prayed for the coming of one who bears the sacred light. Perhaps those prayers were for you. Enough chatter. We must go and defeat Golbez. Tella? It's been a while. We met him on Mount Ordeals. They didn't even notice Tella was there. It's the whole time. Guys, I'm a big deal. I just learned Meteor. Let's chat about it. And guess what? The old man learned to cast Meteor. Meteor? Then the seal has been broken. The world is on the brink of great change. I care little for the world's troubles. I only wish to avenge my daughter, Anna. Anna, your daughter. Golbez took her life, and I intend to use Meteor to take his. Tella, you must not fight with hatred. Moreover, you are in no condition to use Meteor. If I die, so be it. I will take Golbez with me. Still stubborn as a mule, I see. Ha! Like you're one to talk. Nevertheless, with the spells and Cecil's newfound power, you may be able to defeat Golbez. Be that as it may, we must return to Baron to commandeer an airship first. Very well. I shall grant you access to the Devil's Road. As a paladin, I am certain you can safely travel its mystical path. Now, it is time for me to retire to the Tower of Worship. I shall pray for your success. Thank you. Palom Prom, return to your studies. No fair. You told us to help any way we can. We still have a job to do. Elder, please allow us to accompany him. Very well. You both overcome the mountain's trials and returned alive. Perhaps this is your fate. Cecil, Tella, please look after them. But are you saying you don't want us tagging along? I'm sure we can be of assistance. Don't worry, old friend. I will keep an eye on them. Then it's agreed. I'm sure we'll make a great team. That's so cute. Alright. Palom, it isn't going to be some kind of picnic. The entrance to the Devil's Road is in the east of town. Palom Prom, please return safely. Good luck to you all. Oh, I didn't even notice that the Elder's hair looked like that till now. Oh, this is the crystal room. It no longer has the crystal. Obviously, because we stole it. We pray for the souls of all living creatures. Well, the Elder has been praying here more than ever recently. I believe you hold the key to our faith. All I can do is pray. Palom Prom, listen carefully to the words of Cecil and assist him on his journey. I'm curious. So you've become Paladin. I suppose it was your destiny. They all have this understandable disdain for him still. But, like, I guess you're kind of a big deal. Dang, I've had too much. I could have sworn I just saw Paladin. What's Splendor? So this is the light of a Paladin. Well, I'll be Hogsworn. You did it. Wow, you look magnificent. Hey, watch this. Is she going to put him to sleep again? After all this? I'm getting sleepy. Are they all going to get turned into pigs? Are they all going to get turned into pigs again? Even after this? Hehe, you require much training. The hopping away. Now the thing is, if I don't have, let's see. I need to go buy. Let's see. Alright, let's go buy some items. I don't want to be a piggy anymore. This is not good. Well, so here's the question. If I try to sleep at the end, is that going to remedy the status effect? Or is it not? That's very bad. Puts me in a little of a pickle. I really hope it does. I still think the fact that we have 4 beds, or 6 beds in this situation. Alright, thank goodness. All set. Yeah, that was gonna be really bad. Because there was no... I think it was pet food or something, there's no way to do that. Never forgive, never forget. Death to Baron. Okay. I'm gonna go out to the map and see if there's anything else I can get here. Okay. Castle Baron. Baron missed. Okay, there's tons of... Yeah. That cat... I can't go back there now. I gotta go back to the Antlion Cave, Mahabs, Nautilus, okay. But no, Mississippi is what I care about. Nothing here, okay. Let's go through the Devil's Road. Excuse me, thank you. I appreciate you moving aside so I can continue my journey. They said it took some of your vitality when you went through. So I'm curious what that means too. Okay. So we're kind of sneaking into Baron. We gotta talk to Sid. Is anyone down here? They won't recognize us. Being reckless in battle will cost your life. Here are some useful tips. I'm okay. Oh, you know what? I think some things are accessible now. No, oh, the door's still locked. Well, before we talk to Sid, the door's locked. I saw a strange monk with some soldiers. They seem to be looking for something. I think they went into the inn. Ooh. This place is always filled with scary soldiers, so not many people come here anymore. The soldiers are also rowdy. They act like they own the place. Yang, do I know you? It's me, Cecil. Cecil, the traitor knight of Baron? Seize him. Yes, sir. Oh no, you cast Mini! That's very not great. That's really not great. Not what I wanted. Yang, what are you doing? Your treachery cannot go unpunished. A mallet? Oh. Die. So something happened. They took control of him or something like that. I like how the twin cast is just so intensely powerful. Like way more health than Yang would have. Wow. Hiya! They're not messing around. Okay, let's cast Kirag on everybody. Let's heal up. Cause they were doing some serious damage. This is not meant to be. He's not meant to be a pushover. So when he comes back to his our team, he's gonna be really powerful. So what's happening? He's underneath the spell of Cain. No, not Cain. Cecil, what just happened? I cannot remember anything after Leviathan attacked. It seems you suffered a bout of amnesia and fell into Baron's hands. You have my sincere apologies. Where are Rydia and Edward? Rydia was swallowed by a Leviathan, but I do not know what became of Edward. I see. Where are we? In Baron, but listen, we can't talk here. Let's find somewhere away from prying ears. Monk Yang has joined the party. So much trust. Thanks for taking care of those soldiers. You're more than welcome to spend the night here. Can we trust it? Now, okay. Now we can talk there. He's just like, alright, I'm gonna go to bed. And who might this be? Young, this is Tella. His daughter and Edward were... My daughter sacrificed herself for the man she loves. I am sorry for your loss. I am Yang of Fable. I'm the prodigy of Mysidia. My name's Palom. Feel free to ignore my twin brother. I am Param. I can't believe you fell for Baron's lies. Palam, apologize. No, he is right. Please forgive my actions. Well, first things first, we have to find Sid. Sneaking into the castle won't be easy. What is this? This is the Baron key, of course. They must have given it to you when they gave you command of those guards. With this key, we should be able to enter the castle and find Sid. Obtained the Baron key. Okay. Ooh, the plot thickens. All set. Nice. It's empty. Now, I feel like maybe we need some more items. I feel like someone's gonna... Oh man, I have like no money. I feel like I need to make it a little bit more money before I continue. I'm sure now I can... Yep, and now I can buy new armor, but I have no money. Okay, well I do have the Thunderfire, and at least I don't feel like I need that. But that's good, but I don't feel like I need it. Yeah, I would like to equip him with a headband and that. Let me see what he can wear now, though. Oh, he's completely empty-handed. Just in case. Nope. Okay. Well, is it really worth grinding so that this is the Devil's Road again? But oh no, it's Rosa's house. Where's Rosa? She left Baron to look for you. I like how immediately she can still see through the fact that I've not the fact that I've changed. Oh, that you're clearly Cecil. No commentary whatsoever on the fact that I am, you know, no longer a Dark Knight. Cecil, you're alive. Have you seen my father? He left for the castle days ago, but hasn't returned. I feel like... I don't know why. I feel... With this graphic, that... I feel like there's a secret... Ow, ow, ow! I think it's the first time I've seen that in Final Fantasy IV. Whereas in Final Fantasy III, I thought it was great. Like, ow, 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 ow! Okay. Let me do some grinding before I go into the castle. Maybe I can get something for Yang. I'm sure everything's gonna die in one hit, and it's just not gonna be worth it to grind it all here. It's gonna be... Oh, floating eye, was that? Yeah, all this is gonna be just all the starter enemies. Yeah, 18 gil. I don't think any of this is gonna be worthwhile. Probably just not a good use of my time. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, not gonna be worth it. Let's try to sneak into the castle. Leave it once, you don't have permission to be here. Okay, there's got to be another way. Oh, I think there's a waterway. That's what it is. Wasn't there something about a back way in? Let's see here. That door on the far west side of town leads to an old waterway that goes right up to the castle. It's been locked for years. Okay. Yes. That's it. That's it. Let's say there's a secret way. I haven't been able to dance late because the king's new rules. How boring. That is boring. Okay, so not... so... I mean, she was a little scandalous before, right? Like, her dance? So now, this should open up. Okay, let's go in here. Before that, though... Wait, those Devil's Road, that's Rose's house, that's item shop, okay. The king's gone mad! Please help us out. I'm with you. Are there any enemies here? My guess is no, based upon how long I was able to do that. Okay, now there's gonna be some enemies here. This will be a good place for grinding, probably. Killer fish and splatterfish! Twin cast. And let's just kick. Oh, this is actually... This is similar to the cave on the way to Mist. Is this gonna kill them all? Okay, killed... What overkill here? Alrighty. Alright. That's pretty decent experience. And also 525. So if I grind out here for a little bit, I will definitely be able to get enough money to be able to buy Yang what he needs. But at the same time, is it even worth it? Let's see if this actually does what I want it to do. Poor Tella. Tella's just like, I don't know what's going on. Auto attacks. We'll just do auto attacks. Because it doesn't seem like it's going to make a difference here. I could twin cast on everyone, but I don't think it's going to matter that much. Yeah, even with the taking auto attacks, that's good. Okay. Fairly linear dungeon. Shouldn't... Yeah, I should always make sure I get him in the back row. Targeting matters. Black magic. Let's do thunder. Is Yang gonna kick or telecast thunder? Yes. But I wonder if it... Yeah, I wonder... That's the real question. Right, that's the real question, is that in this situation right here, is the damage based off of... Right, is the damage based off of who's there? Like, when you cast, or who's there after you cast? So, for example, say, very simply... Right, ooh, okay. Definitely want to do a little... Let's just twin cast. Well, for example, in this situation, if you wanted to check who is present after, so kick kills 3 people, but we started casting thunder before we killed those people. Oh, that's cool. So in this situation, does it matter that originally there were, say, 5 or 6, or does it matter that when you cast the ability, there's actually fewer? That's actually what I'm curious about. So maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it's irrelevant. Maybe it does matter. Ooh. Finding some treasures. Electrofish. These are new fish. Alright, we shouldn't take any chances against these new fish. I feel like having all these magic abilities for Tella is interesting, but not too powerful because we have a limited magic pool. Well, it's not too powerful, but it's kind of cool. Hourglass. Wow. Splasher and flood. Okay. Tsunami seems quite scary. See, I feel like they have such a cool move, like something that just seems so powerful, and then it's, I wonder if that's because there was the sandworm we fought, and the sandworm has something wild like sandstorm, and then he has tsunami, and like the graphics seem pretty intense. It seems like just a really cool move, and then next thing you know, it's like, don't worry about it, it doesn't matter. I'm like, what? It seems really important. Like, no, don't worry about it. Like, are you sure? Like, yeah, doesn't do that much damage. Like, what? Like, nah, just don't worry about it. It seems kind of wild to me. It seems like, why would you do that though, right? Like, if you have something that's just gonna be so powerful, why would you do that? And I also just think because you have the twins, having twin cast seems, oh, okay, good to know. Very good to know. Does tsunami build up over time? No, does it do a fraction of your health? Like, it's a percentage base? I'm actually not sure. And I feel like, yeah, just because I don't want to heal. Until I just, I don't know why I have him do that. I should just have him heal. No, yeah, just heal. Just heal. Yeah, the fact they miss a little bit is not terrible. I mean, if you're a magic caster, I get it. You don't necessarily have the agility to always hit every time. Seems good to me. Oh, is that Hydra? Let's see. Can we just auto attack Hydra? Apparently, we definitely can just auto attack Hydra. Not very scary. Okay. What's that? Nothing interesting. Hermes shoes. Okay. Preemptive strike. That's a little powerful. Kick. Black magic. Let's cast. No, I feel like Thundara is better. But we're almost out of magic with pellets. You kind of got to be careful. You want to use your magic sparingly. I didn't see any ether. I don't think we can buy ethers yet either, which is something to consider. And also, magic does take longer to cast, so it does leave you a little bit more vulnerable than physical attacks. Giga Skater. Okay. Well, the question is, okay. Oh, this is okay. This is actually cool. We're just going in and out here. Okay. See, that's. That was a pretty cool crit, actually. I think Yang can attack the Giga Skater and back just because he has, what is it? He's got that electric claw, or the thunder claw, so yeah. Just I don't want him to do too much. I don't want him to heal basically the Electro Fish if he has that thunder claw, or maybe it'll cancel out with the ice claw. Okay, Cecil level up, nice. Ooh, can we go up here? No, we just gotta go here. Oh, that's not bad. You know, actually, let's go get some magic back. And let's just twin cast. It's nice we can just twin cast and just kill everything. But the fact that you can run out of magic so quickly with Tella is kind of a bummer. Like, it's okay, but kind of a bummer because you think you have a really powerful character, but even while you're leveling Tella up, he just has no ability right? He has absolutely no ability to actually just stay in the battle. So his ability, his attrition is so it's like, oh, like, can you stick with it? Like, nah, not really. It's like I can defend, but his auto attack is also, it's honestly useless, right? His auto attack's not very good. He's not able to be in a good situation in regard to doing damage. He always misses. I wonder if we equipped him. I actually wonder if we did equip him with a bow and arrow, if he'd be effective. Maybe. Maybe he would be able to do something. Because of right now. Can he even... I don't even know if he can do that. I don't even know if there's a bow and arrow at... I think there are only staffs. I think there are actually only staffs. In all of these places, so... Yeah, for what it's worth. Okay. So if there's only staffs, then it doesn't really matter what's available. Now he's just out of magic. Which is like Param and Palam actually have the ability to just cast more. And their auto attack also seems more effective. Just makes them better party members. Still 90. The fact that they have 141 and he's just stuck at 90 so we can't actually cast Meteor, I think it's very essential. It's like how they kind of keep him from being too powerful is they don't actually let you, honestly, there's like, we're not really gonna let you. Oh, I don't think I even need to get this stuff from him, but yeah, let's get... With the jump, it was so from okay. So 2 extra defense, 1 extra magic defense, and evasion. Okay, so the evasion really is what you want that for. And let's go stay at the inn. Yeah, that's a nice way to offset the fact that the enemies around in barren area are not very strong. So then you can go into that dungeon, you can fight, you can get money, you can accumulate. Like that's actually a really thoughtful balancing issue, because if not, you're like, oh, you want to get this armor? Like, I'd love to get that armor, but we can't actually get that armor because all the battles, I mean, you could, but it'd be just terrible because all the battles are just giving you this really low, I don't want to go to the castle. Stop being silly. Let's go into the town and then go through the waterway. Just right, if you think about it, you're just having to go through so many more battles to do something that candidly is not necessarily very, enjoyable. These early battles should be pretty easy too. The thing is, I didn't even look at just auto-attacking with everyone. Should be able to kill everything pretty quickly. Those killer fish should all be dead. The splashers! Gotta kill the splashers now. Like, look at... We're reusing sprites, but they look decent, okay? We're reusing sprites, but they look good. And I'm going through my coffee. This is my second cup for the day. And I realize I'm just really going through it. Just calm down. Just relax. Just enjoy. Ooh, I know it sounds silly, but I think there might be a secret. I know it sounds silly, but it just seems like there could be a secret. Although this is silly. Okay. Oh, wow, I can take some hits. Nutella just, I'm gonna try so hard. Don't worry about it. Okay. The one thing too I'll say is that I feel this Final Fantasy game, there's a lot of options besides just auto-attacking, and I also think sometimes you have to make a decision that's ideal in the situation. You can't just make a decision and go back like the other Final Fantasies, because, oh wait, how do I, hold on, I'm gonna go there, can I do that? You can't just make a decision and then go back on it, right? Because some of those other decisions, for example, you can't just say, oh, attack and go back, because everyone's on their own ATB, and it's the first Final Fantasy to embrace the active time battle system. So when you have Tella finally hit, it was completely worthless, but the fact is he hit. So when you have that situation, it's kind of nice. And also just trying to figure out who you're going to attack, and you don't want to over attack one enemy, which was present in the other Final Fantasies, especially Final Fantasy 1 if you're playing the original. But okay, here. Yeah, this is really? That's very odd to me. That I can't go in the water? That's just so peculiar to me. That they give this to you, but it's not going down. It's just... Huh. Okay. Well, I tried. I figured there might be items here or something. Nope. Okay. It just seemed like it could have been something. Alas, alas. Now let's try to kill this guy. But I think, yeah, if Tella is not able to do anything besides, actually, that's not a bad move for him. Is casting heal on everyone? What? No, that's not great either. It's something, but it's not that effective. It's like 15. If it was 100 or say even 50, I'd say, okay, I see a reason for this. But because it's not that much, it just doesn't seem worthwhile. I need to find something Tella can do on his turn besides cast a bunch of magic. It just seems... Okay. Should I use the twin cast here? Finish this battle early? Maybe there's something else you can cast. Okay. Sure, okay, fire. So I also feel like in Final Fantasy 1, which is, I never knew this in the original, but I actually was just paying more attention, is that the items were quite decent. Right? Like you actually had the ability to use, say, a staff to cast certain spells, and even in Final Fantasy 2, like a lot of the items, if you could use them, they were good. Like they were actually really good. I guess in this situation we'll just use yeah. And they were effective. They were actually kind of useful. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna cast Thunder all the time. So if I didn't have a black mage in my party, they allowed you to just continually cast Thunder or cast other spells. It was really pretty cool that you could just cast from an item in your inventory. It was fun. It gave certain characters, when they weren't able to cast something, like it gave them basically a role that they could play. It was not, oh gosh, I attacked myself. That was amazing that I can do that. I love it. It made them so that they were less, I want to say, useless. Because sometimes it felt like characters were very just useless. Magic, I'm just going to cast Magic Arrow. I feel like Tella is really only good at casting magic. But yeah, it doesn't even seem like it's percentage based. I don't know, I can't figure out. I really can't figure out the way that Tsunami works from a damage perspective. Blizzard, Fire, none of these do any damage. So I don't see the reason in casting from inventory. Whereas before, it actually made sense. And I will say in Final Fantasy 3, there were a lot of items you could cast, and they were decent. They're like, okay, like this works. I'll cast this spell. It wasn't bad. But now, there's nothing really there to cast. You're almost better just auto-attacking, which heal seems also like okay, but just the amount of magic he just doesn't seem to even have a, I don't want to say he doesn't have a role, but if he uses his magic to cast all the time, it just feels like it's gonna run out. Does that make sense? Yeah, because some of his powerful spells are 15. That's right. That's like 17% of his mana pool for one spell. I don't know. Just doesn't seem great. Just doesn't seem exceptional. I wish he felt more useful to me. Maybe other people find him more useful. And again, if he had a bigger mana pool, if he had more magic, then I think he'd be useful. But it's like he's this... Let's use Learn Teleport so I can leave the dungeon if I want. So he seems like he could be quite useful, but at the same time, it's almost kind of... it's like almost purposefully undercut, if that makes any sense, by the fact that he doesn't have. And also, this is cool. Sight. There's 2 more treasures here. Sight is very cool. It's the equivalent of the gnomish bread, and in this game, what's it called? It's called Dwarven bread. It's the guy with the gnomes. I'm not sure if they're in this game, but they got dwarfs, which is only in Final Fantasy 3. But that's cool. And then they just put the map in Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2, and I don't know why I keep pressing this. Try it. Bad habit. Okay, there's one. Oh, no, go back. Quick, go back. Quick. Don't leave that. No treasure chest left behind. Alright, we'll just casually kill these Hydra. No big deal. Yeah. Let's use this. So much better than staffs. I wonder if I equip them with staffs, though, if they would do as much energy. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. We're gonna go around the long way. Ether, nice. That's a way that you could say Tela is actually more effective, because like, no, they're giving you ethers, and because they're giving you ethers, okay, you need to be aware. Yes, you can actually. I'm just curious. I don't need to scan these guys, but I just want to scan these guys. I'm curious what their weaknesses are, if they have any. 280, no weaknesses. Okay. Pig. Oh, that would have really upset me, actually. Mini. Oh, wow. So, yeah, these guys just want to make your life terrible by... Is that what they cast on death? That's a 260. Well, now, basically, they make it so you can't do damage to them. They're just trying to make it so you can't do damage to them. Okay. That's fine. As long as they don't do Yang. It's not a... Is it a counter move, too? Yeah, it seems like it's a counter. So you wanna kill them as soon as possible. Yeah, you're gonna do nothing. Interesting. They cast Mini again and okay, that's pretty cool. They cast Mini again and unminis you. I'm also gonna turn me into a pig. I'm just gonna defend. So it is effectively a counterattack. Okay. There we go. Yeah, those guys are more annoying to fight for sure. Okay, let's do it soon. Wow. How much did that cast? 20? Oh my god. Ugh, and now he's like done. Okay. Clearly, I'm gonna use one ether on him. It seems like it's worthwhile at this point. Okay. I hope there's a treasure in here. Oh. After I use the ether, the game's like, hey, actually, you know what? We're just gonna let you heal up in here, which is nice. It's the game's way of foreshadowing for you. They're saying, hey, there's something up ahead, but it's also a good way to grind. And, you know, it's also a good way, like, you're gonna grind here. Might as well enjoy it if you want to. You can just keep casting the twin cast. So we missed a treasure. We missed a treasure somewhere. Is it worth going back and getting? Probably not. Let's see. 7 of 8. Where are you, treasure? Where are you, treasure? I'm gonna go look. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna twin cast this and defend. Just gonna wait. Just gonna wait to see if they do anything in particular. But this wouldn't be. I think sticking around a spot like this and having it be your grind spot, not a bad idea. Is there anything? Aha! Look, ancient sword. What? A sword that may curse the enemy and is effective against ghouls. Okay. So if I whip it, can anyone else? They can't use it. He uses claws. He can't. I don't think anyone else can really use swords except for him. So that sounds really cool. But who's gonna use it? No one. Okay. Well. Does that actually heal you, or does it just allow you to use tents? You know what? I was wrong. It actually just allows you to use tents. So let's fight a couple more battles, use some magic. And then let's use a tent. Tents are always good to have. So it doesn't. So just the fact that you have a tent. So as long as you can afford tents, you can grind for a long time, which is great. Okay. Excellent. We learned Blink. Giving us higher evasion. Okay. 7. So I don't actually have that many tents. Which is nice. This idea of scarcity, even if it's because I didn't purchase them, not a bad idea. Okay, let's keep going. I tried to change to having Yang at the head of my party, because I thought, hey, Castle Baron. Dun 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 dun. Do they not see me down here? They don't like casually see me down here like, what are you doing? Why are you here? You would think. No. It's like, you guys' defense is a little lacking. Also, a little peculiar. Don't worry, we're just gonna put this entrance on the side of the castle. Just okay. Castle Baron. There are prisoners here. So, ooh, there was also kind of a weird graphic. Oh, that might just be the graphics. So what happened to those prisoners? Yeah, I guess it's the graphic. Sid. And it seems like everyone is somehow underneath the spell. Okay. This is where I think Sid stays. If I remember, and then I stay over there. No, I don't think we should rest right now. That'd be funny. We're just gonna go, break into the castle, and then take a nice long slumber. Seems like the way to go. The fact that the game would let you do that is pretty funny. Okay. Yeah, this is peculiar. And no, that's actually where I would. So this is technically my bed, but can't do anything from there. You have to go here. We know Rose is not back here. This is really weird, though. Where is everyone? Sir Cecil. So good of you to return. Bigan, not you too. Is something the matter? You serve Golbez as well? Never. As captain of the Royal Guards, my loyalty lies with Baron. Where's Sid? I heard he's being held prisoner. I was looking for him myself. When my men and I were attacked. I was the only survivor. I see. Then you must join us. It would be an honor. Super suspicious. Super suspicious. Time to take notes. Also, what is it? Something's wrong. Yes, I sense danger. What? Like a monster? Oh, give me a break, mister. Sir, no disrespect, but that acting of yours is about as subtle as a crutch. Vigan, you betrayed Baron too? Golbest's wishes are Baron's wishes, and he granted a wonderful power to me. Observe. Am I gonna fight the wall now? No, okay. Let's focus. Energy stored for double the attack power. Let's just do this. Let's okay. Let's scan. No effect. Reflect. So can we only take physical damage? Oh, interesting. Oh, that's not great. So what I don't understand is... Okay. So is this gonna reflect? Let's watch this and see. Alright, so that's gonna cast them more of this. Probably kill her, right? Yeah, okay. Interesting, okay. So, white magic, let's go to full life. Let's focus. White magic. So this is the thing that's like kind of sucks. It's like I can't actually. Watch, I can. So it's cast on them. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. So it's really all about attacks now. And is there a way to stop paralysis? Okay. There's no way to cast Reflect. So, but is there a way to stop paralysis? Black magic. Bio. No. All this is gonna get reflected. White magic. Item. Petrification? I don't know if they're petrified though. I think they're more constricted. So let's try it. So what I think you should do is cast haste on... Oh, so it is paralyzed. Okay, it's good to know. I think we should cast Hermes Shoes on... Oh, it's like a self-cast? You can't even cast... Okay. Alright, let's cast High Potion on... And let's unconstrict him. Alright, this is good to know. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's, an item. Gold needle. Let's use a gold needle on... Oh, really? That's not great. So they're paralyzed, they're not petrified. Okay. Petrification, not paralyzed. Okay. Item... Black Magic? Actually, let's just cast Blizzard on the right arm. Actually, no, you wanna, okay. Never mind. You wanna cast it just, yeah, you wanna cast it just on... No, you wanna cast it on the other one. This makes sense. Yeah, you wanna cast it on just his left arm. Holy goodness, it finally just... So wait, I'm confused. How can you cast... How long does Reflect last? Yes, Poison. Okay, now I cast Reflect. Everyone wants to kill the left arm. The left arm's fine. Let's... Okay. Finally! I think I've got this, yeah. See, that's the thing is, like, you need to get... Okay, kill that. And now... Haste. Okay. Thank you. I'll take that. I think I should actually... It seems like a goal, right? Okay. White magic. Here. I should actually get some more middle potions. So this battle is actually kind of interesting in the fact that it's not that much. Let's see. Okay. Now, I know, for example, that there's no Reflect that went off, so I can cast, yeah, that. And I know it's going to go through because of that, yeah. Okay. Very cool. Oh, come on. Alright, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, I really want Tella to not be, Okay. Okay. This sap is not great, but just like thinking about this has actually been like interesting. It's like, okay, what do I actually want to do? Like, what actually? Oh, just his right arm. Now that was actually a boss that made you think about what you had to do. So I appreciated that because it's like, okay, you want to take out his left arm because his left arm is casting the constrict, which is paralyzing us, and I didn't see a way to stop paralyzed. It's very annoying. So that was good. That was actually a pretty cool boss battle. Nothing to it. Baigan always seems so loyal. No, you can't trust anyone. Can't trust anyone. I had a feeling. That was so funny that Parham and Plum were like, nah, this guy's bad news. Immediately. They're like, nah, don't trust this guy. Don't trust this guy. Ooh, was there... Ooh. Is this, the treasures? Yes. Hermes shoes, the cider. Let's go get these treasures for anything else. High potion, yeah. Okay. This is nice. Is there anything else up here? Yes, an ether! Tent, ether. That is kind of interesting that they have chests that were already open. Like, yes, they were already open. Why? Hard to say, but they're already open. Okay. Who opened them? Who knows? Someone opened them though. Elixir. Man. And we gotta go get this one. Is there something down here? Empty. Uh-oh. 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 Is this the wall fight? An invisible force blocked the way. Okay, that's... I don't actually ever remember this happening. Good to know. Good to know we can't go this way yet. There's like, nope, you can't leave. We gotta confront Golbez. I think that's where we escape. But not yet. Wait, there was a switch. Or is that just... I almost missed that. A unicorn horn. What does a unicorn horn do? I do feel like I'd like to heal after that fight. Should I risk it? Should I rest in the castle? Seems like a role-playing faux pas, to say the very least. Hey, we are in a place where people have tried to murder us. Tried to pretend that they were good. And bygone, he just tried to just kill us. You know what, let's take a nap though. It's totally fine. I think it'd be funny if Cecil's like, no, there's no way we could possibly rest here. The game's like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. From a roleplay perspective, you're thinking, this is scary. Why would we ever do that? All set. I love how you're so excited when you get out of bed too. You're like, all set, let's do this. Let's continue going on this adventure. Even though things are really bad, we're all set. We slept in the same bed we did when we were still the captain of the Red Wings, when we were a Dark Knight. Now we're a paladin. Life is good. What a resurrection tale. Oh man, that's great. Okay. Actually, I want to see if we can go out. What if we try to talk to these, are they here? Hi. Leave at once. You don't have permission to be here. The fact that they don't try to kick you out is also kind of funny. Like, leave at once. Like, all right, I'll go back in. It would have been smarter for design choices if they're like, hey, we shouldn't do that. You know, if Young's like, no, don't do that. We can't. But that's amusing. It's I don't know, it's kind of funny. Okay. Before before we go through there, what I want to see, I want to cast... Cracks me up. Okay, we've got everything in Castle Baron. But there's still some things in the town of Baron. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, I think something's about to happen. I'm almost positive something's about to happen. So I want to prepare for it. Alright, let's put this on for now. I feel like I remember, but it's been a minute. Cecil, you have returned. I'm glad to see you're safe. Thank you. I see you have become a paladin. Paladins are of little use. A dark knight would be much more valuable to us. Your Majesty? Your whom? Oh, you must mean the old duffer who refused to surrender his kingdom. Haha, I must say I've enjoyed impersonating him. What have you done with the king? You'll see him soon enough. Oh, and give my regards to Skarmory if you run into him in the Netherworld. That weakling never deserved to be one of the 4 elemental lords. The rest of us are more powerful than him. Then you are... Behold, I am the Lord of Water, Tegnazo. Okay. I am curious where they got these guys from, because compared to Final Fantasy 1, where you're fighting, say, like, you know, the Lich, I don't even remember who the 4 elementals are, but the Lich is one of them, the one I remember. It's actually the hardest. Then, like, Meredith, the one that has in the Fire Dungeon. But, like, who are you? The Lord of Water? Kaznazo? Okay. Yeah. Okay. The king. You enter the throne room and learn that the king has been impersonated by the Lord of Water, Tegnazo. Who are you? Who are you again? I'm not upset. I'm just curious, like, who you are. Okay. I'm just genuinely curious. Who are you? Okay, what's the... Oh, okay. For that, let's... Okay, let's see what this does. Does it reflect? It seems to do a lot of damage. Can we cast Shell? Let's just cast Shell for all of us. Just seems like... Let's scan him. Just curious. It's probably not going to work. Yeah, it has no... Like, on the bosses, you just can't scan. Tsunami. Okay, how bad is this going to be? The fact that we cast Shell before, very, very cool. Okay. Well, okay, what does that do? I don't understand. I want to understand, but I don't understand what that does. Okay, so that's... He's like a... Is it attack magic versus... I don't know. Okay, so I'm glad I cast... I just... Torrents of water begin to build. Okay. Oh, it's him preparing to cast Tsunami. Okay. That seems like it was rather anticlimactic. And you were definitely, relatively speaking, you could have been stronger, but you felt weaker than your brother in the Netherworld. You dirty, rotten imposter. You're gonna get a complimentary face beating for locking me up in that sty. Eh? Sid, Cecil, you're alive. You had me worried. I'm sorry. Where's Rosa? She went after you, convinced that you were still alive. Golbez has taken her. What? How could you let that happen? Speaking of Golbez, first he wrecks my airship, then he takes Rosa. And she's still in trouble, so stop your jabbering and take your airship. Who's this snippy octogenarian? Best line ever. Who's this snippy octogenarian? I could say the same thing to you. What? I'm half your age and then some. I like how Brahms kept getting between. Please, this is not the time. Sir, allow me to introduce the great sage Tella. And this is Master Yang, the High Monk of Fable. I am Param, an apprentice mage from Mysidia. I love how the kid has to be like the peacemaker. Param's so mature for her age. Great. Now we have another geezer on board. That repulsive brat is my twin brother. These guys are amazing. You goody two-shoes. It's an honor to meet you. Well, you sure are a mannerly fellow. Sid, where's your new airship? Where nobody would ever suspect. We must hurry. Rose's life is in danger. I know. You don't have to shout. We're not deaf like you. This is amazing. Like the casual insults thrown at them is amazing. It's just so good. Oh, this is where it happens, right? Yeah, this is where it happens. Ha ha ha. You may have defeated me, but you have not heard the last of Cognazo. Now, join me in the Netherworld. Yeah, the walls. It's locked. This side is locked too. Param. I guess there's only one thing to do. Cecil, I'm glad we're able to become friends. Don't do anything rash, you two. We're not gonna let you die. We thank you for everything you taught us, Sage Tella. Ready, Param? Yes. No. Break. Param. Hold on, I know how to cure this. Asuna. The spell has no effect, as the twins became stone of their own will. Wow. You fools. That was my sacrifice to make, not yours. I am an old man. Everyone looks sad. Forgive me, you two. I will avenge you both. I swear to it. It's time for some payback. The Enterprise. I'll get you. Golbez. Meanwhile, that hits, because Paloma and Prom are like actually like really growing on you, and I really like their dynamic, and that hits. You defeated Cognazo. His power continues to grow. Sire, regarding the last crystal, I know that place remains a problem. Then how about we have Cecil get it for us? I'm certain he will comply. After all, we have Rosa. We can exchange her for the last crystal. A primitive idea, but it might just work, and I will destroy him at the time of exchange. I shall convey your terms to him. Kane. Rosa, you'll see soon enough that I am superior to Cecil. But there's nothing here. The best place to hide is often in plain sight. This theme song is so good. So good. You hit it down here. Amazing. Ain't she a beaut? Right. Let's get the Enterprise online. Battle stations, everyone. Time to unleash the power of the Enterprise. Wait. What is that? Looks like a white flag. King. Het. So you're still among the living. Kane, you little maggot. Is Rosa safe and well? If you want her back, bring me the Earth Crystal. What? You shameless dog. We'll speak again once you have the crystal in your possession. And if Rosa means anything to you, you'll get that crystal. Why, you... Wake up, Kane. I have nothing else to say to you. Cecil. That dirty scumbag. Sid, set a course northwest for Troya. So the thing that we didn't see, though, is that there's another crystal that seems to have been gained. Okay, so Mysidia was the first crystal. Then, during that entire process, let's see. So Mysidia was the first crystal. Then, where was the second crystal? The second crystal, we look, let's see, was from Dam Cyan. And then Babel. So, yeah. I think it just said he said to go northwest. Because we now get to explore this completely new area we've never been to. Just all forest. I love how it's all forest except for this one spot you can land your airship. This is mist. We can go back here now. Summoners call forth creatures from the land of summons, which is deep underground. Bomb fragments left over from the bomb. Before we get, I want to see Bard's Tunic. Sid's on our team, which is super fascinating. Like, there's got to be something else that you can wear besides that. What other weapons do we have here? A whip? Dancing dagger. So it feels like we can get Edward back based upon this, right? It's foreshadowing. Has the history of the Summoners of Mist come to an end? It is rumored that being mighty enough to kill any foe with a single blow rests beneath Baron. Almost every living soul in Mist was killed by a great fire, but no one knows how the blaze began. Ugh. Let's see here now. Gold hairpin. A hairpin that is resistant to undead attacks and lightning. Clothes that prevent sleep. Try more. The Rod of Change. Let's see what that is. A rod infused with beastly rage. Casts pig when used in battle. Okay. Get these items. Okay, the Rod of Change sounds fun. The gold hairpin though. Ruby. We've already got Ruby ring. You know what? The gold hairpin, we can't actually equip on any of our characters right now. I feel like there was very much foreshadowing and being able to go to the right just because of this was off center, right? Because it was off center, it was like, hey, you can definitely go a little bit to the east. I feel like maybe there's something here too. Yeah, bomb fragment. Let's see if there's anything else here. No one knows how the blaze began. I do, unfortunately. Ugh. There's an item shop in here. So it only actually sends you out one way. Do we have everything in mist? You can go back to that cave though. We don't have everything in Antlion Cave. Let's see with Sid for a little bit. There's the hovercraft that we left. This Antlion Cave. Can I sit down in the desert or not? I can. Yeah. There are some enemies in here. And I should say, there's some treasure in here. That's actually what I should say. So we don't care about enemies, we care about treasure. We'll probably just study. What does study do? We'll probably just be just so casually just running around in here, like getting nothing. Like, I really just want the items. That's it. I'm just gonna catch the study. So study is the same as scan. Oh, no. Fail. That's okay. Okay, that's fine. Attack. Attack. I think actually we might be good to just kick with Yang. Or Yang. Okay. And actually, you know what? I can come and get the items in here later. I don't think they're imperative. Let me look here and see what else we got. Old Waterway, awesome. Ordeals, Mount Hob. Antlion. Yeah, there's 3. I'll get these treasures later. Everything in Underground Waterway. Got everything in Mist. Get that later. I feel like there might be something north on those islands I want to get. You just look like in between there, like that archipelago. Yeah. Yeah, we should really go back to the castle though. It seems like there's something in the castle for sure. And maybe even go back to Baron. For now, let's just try to go back there, just to see. Ah, okay. There's something there that I didn't see. Okay. My eyes, I can't see who goes there. Don't let them take the treasure. So all this stuff's not going to be useful to me, but nonetheless, it's kind of cool to find it. Elixir is nice. Potion. Antidote. Eye drops. Holy arrow. Iron arrow. Gold needle. And let's see now. Okay. Got everything here. That guy was holding off just long enough to say, I hope no one finds it. And it's like, oh. Did they leave now? That's what I want to figure out. Right? Because there were some other people there. Did they leave? They were discussing leaving. They're up on this next floor, I think. Yeah. We're the only survivors of Baron's attack. Perhaps we should withdraw to Kaipo. If only we had a hovercraft to get to the shallows to the west. I had planned to head across Mount Habsville, but the trail is blocked by a thick wall of ice. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I've taken care of that. There's no thick wall of ice anymore, so you can go to Fabul. You can do that. This is where, if the storyline actually updated their responses based upon what they were saying, like, I think that would be pretty cool. Okay. Alas. So, I mean, I could go back to Baron. There's maybe something there. Looks like there's a few more items went to missed. Items. The town of Baron. Is there? Let's go look. Maybe there's something else here that I missed in Baron. It's pretty. I feel like it's pretty efficient in looking for items and things, though. So I'm not sure what I could have potentially missed. Because I remember getting all those items there. Yeah. And that sends you out of town. Okay. 2 chests and 3 items. So that's going to be an... Oh, nope, nope, nope. Oh, now it doesn't matter. No one... The mysterious force blocking my way. I really want to go back there and check that out, but I think it would still block my way. It appears they've removed the seal. You don't say. That's all. It appears they have removed the seal. Dad, I was worried sick. Everyone I know, he's a handful, but please look after him for me. Okay, see, I'm happy they updated that. Because if not, that would have been, I don't know, to me, like, really lame. But there's certain things I'm so happy they update. I feel like there's very much something going on here, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if it's really worth spending too much time trying to figure out where these items are. Would it be, right, like, where would it be? Is it on another part of town? Yeah. I think I'm gonna wait on that one. Doesn't seem like they're planning to destroy the town anytime soon. So what I want to do, actually, I want to go to another part of the map and just kind of goof around and see if there's anything interesting. Let me see if there's anything interesting here. We're gonna get murdered casually. How bad will it be? How bad will it be if we fight monsters here? Oh, same monsters. I was trying to see if there's something different. Wooden hammer? Laying the hammer down! Let's do it, Sid! Love it. Okay, so nothing in particular here. I was just kind of curious if maybe there was something different. Maybe there was something a little interesting. A back attack! Okay, nothing in particular. I was just kind of curious. But that's alright. It's alright. Always have something interesting. Maybe there's some really rare monster, but it's not up here, so let's go further west. Ooh. What's here? Mithril. A human visitor, eh? Make sure you watch your step. Don't tramp on me, please. Please come again. having a beautiful daughter isn't easy. I have to protect her from all the scum out there. I'm the prettiest girl in this village. I'm so small that you can't tell. Then come get a closer look. This is great. Mr. Frog, Mr. Little, and I work together to refine and forge mithril into armor and weapons. That sounds nice. Hoity-toity! Are you all giants? Love it. Let's go here. What? What? I can't imagine how much you have to eat to build a body as big as yours. Gotta admit, this is cool. I like this. I wonder if I'm smaller, if it actually makes a difference. Mithril Mountains lie far to the north. Although, with your long legs, getting there will take much less time than it takes us. What can I do for you? A diet food? I feel like I should probably get a few diet foods. Now I have a little bit more money as well. I wonder what weapons and armor they'll have though. Like, is it worth going here, or are they only gonna have you? Did you come to check out our dance routine? You won't be wasting your time. Yes. Hey there, we're the Mithril Brothers. Are you ready to get your groove on? Let's do it! I love the nods. Left spin, right spin, middle spin to the pig. Yeah, the Mithril Brothers. So cute. Is that purposeful? They jump over each other. Oh, it's so cute. That's awesome. Oh, it's not done yet. It's quite the routine. Yeah! That's pretty cool. Awesome. Served. That was fun. That was something kind of cute. Let's get something for how much more damage is it gonna do? 10 more damage? I'll take it. But there's the like coming here, right? Is it even worth it, or is it just something kind of cool? Okay. How much money? We have 10 grand. Do we want to spend that money when there could be something else cool out there we just don't even know about yet? Sorry, Sid. I can only do so much for you. But if we're mini, does this impact us going in there? That would be interesting. Oh, okay. Mithril knife. Mithril knife. Okay. Any other items scattered around here in this cool place? This is kind of cute. I like it. The city. I'm the prettiest girl in town. What? You can't see me? Get a closer look. All right. I feel like there's nothing. There's got to be something else in here, right? It just seems like such this huge building, and then you go inside and that's it. Seems misleading to me. The Mithril mines are north of here as well. And so there's entry. You can go move around by hovercraft. Aha! And very, very interesting. She's like, you can't go to those Mithril mines yet. Okay. Very intentional. You need a hovercraft. Smart. Okay. So with that in mind, look, we explored a lot of the main map. Let's go over here. Can we land anywhere in here? Oh, that's terrifying. Okay. We can only go there, right? Elben Castle. Things are just not going well for a lot of castles. Like, I think what you're learning from this game is that you shouldn't make castles. Corel Whisker, that's so unique. A whisker with the same effect as death? Okay. That kind of wild though that I can get to the one on the left but not on the right. All right. High potion, emergency exit. Prometheus, okay. A mad ogre! Okay. These guys seem a little strong. A little strong. How much HP they got? 2,000. No specific weaknesses, so yep, they're a little strong. I will say they're a little strong. I think we might need to flee. I think we might be dead. I think we're dead. Alright, so, let's run. Let's run. I don't think I can run from a treasure chest. Nope, can't escape. Let's... Does this work on that? Oh, that's good. That was one dead. Okay. So I'm gonna die, but I killed one of them. Yep, that was pretty rough. That was bad. Yep, that was not good. That was the opposite of good. That was absolutely not good. Okay, well, I'm gonna avoid that treasure for now. Seems like this is maybe a little too early to be here. Interesting. Okay. I don't even know whose castle this is or what's happening. Okay. Hmm. $10,000 gil, a mute arrow. Bomb core. Okay. Okay. Okay, there's things going on. Things going on 100%, not sure. In this castle. Is there anything here? Oh, everything's been looted. High potion. I do like that there's the ability to kind of explore this place, but it's like alarm clock. I don't know what happened here. It seems like it's like really cool, but like what happened? And they're trying to They're letting you have some items, but not a lot of really useful items. They're not giving you weapons or anything to make you more powerful. It's more about the exploratory aspect of it. Okay. What about Cecil? Okay, so there's 3 more chests. A few of them. There's 3 more chests and no. Okay, I'm gonna come back later because obviously that one chest just should not be a focus. Yep, cannot. Don't even know what those are, but those 3 towers. Probably not where I should be fighting at this time. I think it's safe to say. You know, let me see though. Like, if I was gonna fight anything, how badly would all these mobs around here just like crush me? Okay, preemptive strike. Okay, so study. Oh, okay, so okay, not 100. Weird. Don't. Okay, so they can petrify you though. That's something to be aware of. Not super difficult though. Okay, maybe these guys. Oh, okay, there you go. Okay, so they have a counter that stone gazes you. Now I think he's fully stone gazed. 792. Vulnerable to ice. Okay, Tala. You know what to do. I appreciate that he's not fully... Okay. Let's do this, ice. Let's cast Blizzara. See how this does. Alright, nice. Okay. Yay. Nah, it's okay. Not a bad experience. Oh, I don't care what it's like. What am I doing? What am I doing? I guess I can try another battle. Probably a mistake. Probably should just go back to where I was. Explore a little bit more. Because I'm just curious about the world. Now, when you have the airship, it just opens so many things up, right? You're like, I have the airship. I can travel around. I can get items. I can go to places I've never been before. And they don't really want you to, I feel, explore too much because of the way the airship is. Like, so you can't, there's something there, you can't get to it. You have to be very careful on that. Like, there's something you can't get to any of these places. You have to be really careful about what's available for you to get to. Like, nope. Okay, so with this in mind, the only place I can really go right now is here. But I don't even have enough Town of Troria. Welcome to Troria, the city where trees and water abound. Yep, that's very true. That is incredibly true. What can I do for you? Tella, I think you should try it out. Just in case. Tella has no desire to do this. You know what's great? He can't wear it. Okay, so he can wear it though. 12. Okay. But interesting. That's actually kind of cool. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Much appreciated. Glad I could spend some time here in this wonderful, quaint little town of yours. Okay. None of this seems very useful, I will say, for me at the moment. Wow, welcome. What can I do for you? Proof of membership at King's Pub. Thank you very much. May I see your membership pass, please? Nope, you cannot. The air here is fresh. The food tastes good. I love this place. Live a long life, I say. I'll take this place over heaven any day. The ladies here always put a smile on my face. Yes! I finally got a good seat at the counter. Hey there, cutie. Chat with me for a while. Stella! You're so beautiful. What? You're a man? I'll take good care of you. What's with that look? You got a problem with me? Give me a holler if you want something. Interesting. I hope you carry a fat wallet, mister. It's all high rollers from here on, if you know what I mean. Shoo, you don't belong here. Ow, ow, ow. Bring me a fur coat next time, okay, sweetie? I'll buy you anything you want. High rollers over here. That old geezer better not mess with my Jenny. I have to make sure everyone gets what they ordered. That geezer keeps babbling about all his stupid adventures if I have to hear one more story. And then I thrust my blade into the goblin and offend him once and for all. And often once and for all. Okay, well I can't talk to her, which is... Better not touch your Jenny. Okay, I understand you've got some connection with this Jenny girl. There's a lot going on right here. I love when NPCs are like, hey, oh, no, thank you. There. Before I buy a membership pass, what else can I do here? Have you seen my husband? Where is that wrinkly old costume? Well, I can't tell you for sure, but my guess is he's not. He's maybe hanging out with some other women of the night, shall we say. Thanks to the ample water supply here, we can grow fresh vegetables and even raise chocobos. Obviously, I'm gonna have to check on that. Oh my gosh. Petrolia Taylor. New breed of chocobo discovered. Amazing black chocobo set to revolutionize transportation. Chocobos are really cute. They smell a little though. Candid. These black chocobos can't fly for some reason. The ones living in the chocobo woods to the north can, but only low altitudes. Foreshadowing. Though I hear those chocobos can only land in forest. I want to fly on a black chocobo, but I don't think they like me. They freak out when I try to get close. Pew pew! Pew pew! Black chocobos can remember the way home, but they tend to run away after making a round trip. Pew! Okay. So later on, these chocobos in particular, but let's see. Let's see. They can't fly. The ones living in chocobos to the north can. Okay. So the black chocobos living to the north can fly. These cannot. Good to know. So if you have black chocobo, you can fly. That's cool that there is chocobos. Alright, nothing else in here. Wow, there's a lot of people in this town. Would you like to join us for a swim? Not in particular, but I guess I can. See. Oh, for Pete's sakes, why are you swimming in your armor? It'll rust. Very candid. Just a shame? No thanks, name anyway. I appreciate the name very loud like that. Have you heard of the twin harp? I hear you can transmit your voice really far with it. 1,000 gil, the decoy, the ether, the dry ether. Okay. Something's going on with this woman over here. Doesn't look like she's doing too well. Go talk to her. See what is happening. Talk to this wizard. Chew! Go find your own place. Is he just watching the and spin? Go away. Can't you see I'm sunbathing? Oh, I'm sorry. I did not know you were sunbathing. I want to make sure you're alright. I took a silver strongbox to the northeast cavern, but I got stuck to the ground and I had to leave behind. Okay. Go to talk to the inn first and see what's going on. Talk to someone there. They'll probably just ask if you want to stay. Yeah, sure. Sure, let's rest, even though we probably don't need to. I think this actually might be a good time to take a break, about the 2 hour mark, grab some food, and then I'll be back in a moment. But I think I'm probably going to go buy a membership. It seems like the next logical move. So, yeah, actually, I'll buy a membership first. You may. Ooh. Please enjoy the show. What is going on? I'm gonna watch. Ooh, oh my gosh. Haven't you got better things to do than hang out here? Who are you? Who are you to judge me? Aren't you at the show too? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'll be back in a few. All right, I am back and trying to. Let's watch the show. Let's see. Yeah, nice little break. We'll be good to go for another couple hours, and just have fun. All right, let's watch the show. Gosh, this guy. Guy seems like he wants to watch it all himself. We also don't sit back. We sit right here. Okay. I'm not sure how to feel about that, to be honest. I'm just, well, I gotta say, on your party, did you never talk about his wife? You just talk about his daughter. That was different. That cost 10,000 gil. Okay. I feel we have... That's different. Let's go to the castle now. Please make yourselves at home. Welcome to Troya Castle. Wow. The clerics are solemn servants of the gods. Honor them and conduct yourselves properly. Understood? You wish to know about the crystals? Speak to the clerics inside the castle. This... Troya has never been at war. I don't know how well we could defend our kingdom if fighting did break out. The Diamond recently drifted to Troya. He claims he's a prince. Unlike most kingdoms, Troya is governed by women, and all our soldiers are female. I hear barons have been more and more aggressive. I hope they don't attack us. Please keep your voice down. There's a sick man resting here. Edward! Edward! Cecil, you're alive. I'm so relieved. I wish to join you again. In that condition, you'd only be a burden. Tella, I can't begin to ask you for your forgiveness. Anna died because of me. I can never atone for that. Edward, your health should be your greatest concern now. You must try and rest. Yang, you survived. And Rydia? I see. That is terrible news. I've always seemed to find myself elsewhere when others are in need. Hey, I hear you took mighty good care of Cecil and Rosa. I appreciate it. Why don't you join us on my enterprise? Together we'll rise above everything. Is that a pun? You must be Sid, the airship engineer. Wait, does that mean we have an airship? Oh, but Cecil, why is Rosa not with you? Gozbez holds her captive, but he proposed a trade. He'll release Rosa in return for Troya's crystal. But the crystal lies in the hands of the Dark Elf. The Dark Elf. Cecil, you must take this. What is it? This is the only way I can be of any help right now. The Twin Harp. Cecil, please save Rosa. He requires much rest. He's quite frail, and his recovery will not be a quick one. The mysterious harp whose sounds carries long and far. But how to... So that's like a slight break, because now I have no idea about this Dark Elf, so the fact that I can even talk to Edward before even knowing that there's a Dark Elf involved. Very strange. I gotta talk to the cleric. So I feel like that's kind of a problem that you could do that. Why are you here? This was once a dungeon, but now a house is for Cheshire. Have the clerics administrators? Nope. I admire your honesty. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. None of that was really great, but nonetheless, something. Okay, let's go and talk with the leadership. The clerics should meet in the chamber over there. Want me to dance for you? As if I'm a guard, not a dancer. This armor lacks strength, but affords excellent mobility. It's also very fashionable. They clerics are sisters. Women make far more civilized rulers than men. We have governed Troy for years with the blessing of Earth Crystal, but now we don't know what to do. The Dark Elf stole our Earth Crystal. We will consider lending you the Earth Crystal if you can reclaim it. Equipping anything metallic inside the northeastern cavern will hamper your movement. If you're looking for the Dark Elf, try the cavern on the island to the northeast. If you can recover the crystal, we allow you to borrow it. Please speak to us once you obtain it. The Dark Elf is weak against metallic weapons. He has set up a magnetic field around his lair for protection. Without the crystal, Troya might become a wasteland once more. This is where the imagine it was here. So you kind of like you hear from them after you talk to Edward, and so the harp. Okay, so northeast of here. Let's go. But the fact that he set up, let's see, that's interesting. How do we get there? Okay, so I see there, but is there like a canoe I can take? Because no, that's not shallower water or anything. I still don't fully understand how I'm supposed to get to that island though. Like I understand, but how do I get to that island? So we only have this airship. How do we actually get there? That's the real question. I have no idea. Interesting. Interesting. So let's think though. How can we... So we don't have a rowboat. There's chocobos. Ah, that's the whole point of the chocobos, right? There's chocobos to the north. Okay. Probably can level up a little here too. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay, so counterattacks are very... No, what did I do? How much do they have? 398. Most of this. Okay. Attack. Okay. Black magic. Kate Sith! It's the first time I've seen a Kate Sith. Interesting. Wow. A lot of damage. So much damage, man. They can just inflict so much damage on us is the thing. Okay. Thank you, Wet Chocobo. Alright, so... Alright, so I think... effectively, I'm gonna go buy a few tents. I'm gonna come up here. And then I'm gonna grab a black chocobo, and then I'm gonna go across. That's the whole one of those black chocobos. Woo! Okay. They're gonna counterattack everyone if I use an attack on everyone? Possibly. We'll find out. At the very least, I at least hope I kill one of them. Oh, that's awesome. Just kill everyone like that? Fantastic. Let's go buy some more tents. Where are you? Tents, I need you. I don't even know I'll need these, but just in case. Hopefully there's not enemies that restrict my ability to cast magic, because if so, I will be in trouble. I will not be able to do much of anything against them. Alright, now I'm in a good place. Yes. Ambush. This is not good. This is not good. So this does take a lot of magic to cast, but it does so much damage. It's like, everyone dies. What? So, maybe. Oh. Alright, let's get him. Let's get Hell Needle. Heck yeah. Alright. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Gonna magic. Okay. Use up literally all of his magic. That's okay. We just have the White Chocobo. Wow, there's so many. So, when you go here, this place is so big. Are there actually like hidden items here? Okay. Interesting. That Chocobo appeared. Oh, Fat Chocobo. I feel like there's no item cap in this game, though. So because there's no item cap, Fat Chocobo is kind of rendered a little useless. Which, I guess, is fine. But at the same time, it's like, oh, wouldn't it be cool to actually utilize this guy? Black Chocobo, giddy up! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you imagine if you could only can set down the forest, right? Alright, well that's nice. So you're not just casual left behind. Okay. That's good. Come out, Black Chocobo's gone. Magnetic Cavern. Ooh. The magnetic field is powerful. Equipping anything metallic will slow us down. My claws appear to be unaffected. Fear not, we stand invincible with my magic. Oh, is that why? I think we should be okay. But actually, I'm curious what this means. What's that mean? Oh, he's literally paralyzed. Anything? Okay. He literally just can't. You like just can't even act in battle. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, that's intense. I think that's an interesting decision. I have a feeling that's still made of metal, but like, we'll find out. Yeah. Was there a wooden hammer? Nice that his claws don't seem affected. Even though they're probably made of metal in some way, right? Like, I think that's a nice, like, strategic way to go around this. Ogre! Power on it. Okay. Okay, Sword of Legend. Great bow. 30 compared to 20. And actually, hold on. Technically, the wooden hammer should be fine, right? Let's try this. Alright, that's good. That is nice. It's cool when you're just seeing the effects too on that tree. I think I'm gonna... That hammer didn't hit? What? Oh, that's not good. So, I know in other games they call these guys corals. But wow, that's brutal. Regardless of what you call people. That's a little brutal. Yeah, that's pretty strong, I feel. Okay, so what, yeah, definitely not. It's better to attack with, I don't know. I think it's better just to get, okay. Yeah. Let's go get a great bow for Sid as well. Oh, okay. Good to know. It's like, nope, I'm just going home. Which is fine. Okay, let's just do a yellow chocobo now. Chocobagidio! I actually know what I could have done. Could have done a black one again. That's what I should have done, but that's okay. Okay. Let's buy a great bow and equip it to Sid, and then he'll be in good shape. I do. No. How did Tella die? What happened? How did Tella die? I didn't realize he was dead. Honestly, it was like, what happened? He's died? How? And now we'll go get a chocobo. We'll catch the white chocobo, heal ourselves, and then be in a decent place. Death flower. Pollen. What does this do? Are we poisoned now? Technically, could I get better clothes too? The one I'm wearing now? I mean, technically I could, right? Why not? Since we're here. Don't need to, but because it only takes an extra, minute or so. Nope. Nope. Excellent. We're in a good place. I think you could... Technically, we could fly to Mist. We get Gaia gear. Maybe it's better. I also think that this. What's it do? Ooh, prevents gradual petrification. Just in case. Completely nuts with this goodbye. Never mind, just kidding. Not gonna work that way. Got excited. Doesn't matter. Let's go back. Let's go. Let's go move this dungeon. Let's go. Let's get started on this dungeon. Let's get this Dark Elf. Which says Final Fantasy 1 vibes. Because the Dark Elf is pretending to be like a prince. And then he's like, no, I'm a Dark Elf. After you work super hard, it's right after the March Cave. He's just sitting in this basically like abandoned castle too. It's just this castle that's fallen into disrepair, and he's like, hey, can you do this for me? He's like, all right. Let's see if even a single thunder will kill the Hell Needle. Definitely not. But no counter. Interesting. But no counter. I'll take that. 444. Oh, stop. So we have... Okay, so we're slowed. 18. It's such a small amount of damage. Okay. Okay. White Chocobo. Gotcha! I love it. That's actually really cool. It's fine. Technically, if you were being really smart about it. I should have done that. Should have been fine. Okay. Excellent. Black Chocobo, giddy up! This is, you know, so a little while ago I played Super Mario RPG. By a little while ago, was that actually last year? Man, time flies! Little 12-minute excursion there. And in the process of doing that, I remember that reminds me of some of the music at like the Yoshi race. Mind Flayer. Now, are these guys as terrible as they are in the Final Fantasy 1 game? Because they just would one-shot you. So this is making me a little concerned here about what's to come. Also, should have cast this earlier. No. Wow. Wanted to cast Sight, not Teleport. Kind of funny. Kind of funny, not funny. Oh, goodness. Oh, man, I'm just not doing so well. I just... With Younger Gang, I just decided to defend, and it's like, it's like I'm stunned anyway. Don't worry about it. Okay. Luckily, that doesn't persist through battles. That'd be terrible. So this is the first time I feel like I can actually just attack. Whereas normally I would be more strategically thinking about what I'm going to do based upon enemy placement and counterattacks and things. It's like, oh, it's kind of... I don't want to say it's mindless, but it's a little more relaxed than it is sometimes. Unicorn Horn. I still don't actually know what Unicorn Horns do. I know I've seen them before. What do they do? Releases all allies from sleep, paralysis, confusion, and berserk. But I think berserk is actually not a bad thing. Right? If I... Yeah. But what I want to cast now is I want to cast Sight. Okay, and there are 8 more chests in here. Okay, keep track. Only 8 more. Bam. Wow, super fast. Incredibly fast. Okay. Let's go this way. Wow, wow, maybe not the right way. Cave Bat. Cave Bat, how intense and difficult are you gonna be? I don't know. Pretty easy. Blood Feast. Okay. So it was, I didn't actually catch the name of what Bygone turned into, but the same ability that Bygone was using. Ether. Just make me go around in circles. That's fine. Ogre. Preemptive Strike. Thunder. It's not. I should actually cast the higher level because the lower level ones just seem so weak. Ooh, but they hit. Vulnerable to Holy Energy. Okay, that's cool. Oh. Is it gonna be enough? No, so sad. He's got the thunder on, I think. Yeah, he has thunder on. And you know, honestly, no matter what, it's just not... It's not worth casting, I mean, maybe if we're in battle, it's just not worth casting the rod on everybody. Alright. So, not everything fully. Maybe Blizzard will work. And I mean, you could always just defend with Pelo, but being able to attack and just destroy him is nicer. I think it's more effective. As long as you don't mind burning some ethers. Because when you burn ethers, it's like, okay, it's a trade-off, right? It's a trade-off for taking less damage, ending the battle sooner. Also, these dungeons are much more straightforward than other Final Fantasy dungeons. So, you might be, for example, fighting in, I want to say, it doesn't matter, Final Fantasy, like, 3? And it's like, I felt Final Fantasy 2 dungeons were so far, like, the most open-ended and complex, and, and how they would branch and have different parts, and in so many dungeons would be like, oh, do you want to go this way? The game's like, because I don't want to take you that way. So, Ether. Because the game's just like, no, we don't want to let you go that way. Alright, this one, I feel like... something like this, I feel it's almost worth burning a little bit of mana. We'll see if this was the right move. I'm gonna cast Blizzaga, because it'll hit all of them, and so hopefully because I've distributed damage to all enemies, it'll work well. Oh, still didn't do enough to the last one. That's okay. That's alright. Not bad. But I think how much... Yeah, after... I do really like the dungeon effect, how you see the lightning, like kind of like this... It looks more like electricity, lightning, and how it's supposed to be this like effect. Like, ooh, I like that. Twin Snake, you're new. I want to study you, Twin Snake. 108. Vulnerable dice. Well, vulnerable holy energy. Okay. Wow. That was pretty intense. 20 damage. Take that, Cave Naga. But yeah, just overall going back to the idea of dungeons, they're just well done, but it feels like they're all very, ooh. Do I want to use, yeah. Let's use a tent right here. And then definitely save. But they don't seem, and maybe it's going to ramp up. We're not that far into the game. They keep switching party members on us, which also is a little cool. It's like, hey, we're going to keep switching party members on you, and we're going to make them level up differently, do different things. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that they're deciding to level up differently, or I should more say, like, leveling up again. Overall, it feels like this game is happy to give you fairly simple dungeons. Like, they're not just two. I felt like 2 and 1, the complexity of the dungeons were actually much higher. And the very first dungeon in Final Fantasy 1, the Marsh Cave, just insanely overtuned. Like, let's drop you at the very beginning to 2 branching paths. One's going to take you down a floor just to have treasure in there. The other dungeon is going to take you down, and it's going to say, hey, like, let's put you in these different positions. So I feel the game, realistically, I just felt that the game wanted to be punishing, and I think that is not intentional. I think they just wanted to have an interesting design to it. Whereas if we look at after 2, because I think 2's dungeons were also pretty intense as well, but I think after 2 it gets to be a little bit more, I don't want to say relaxed, but I want to say less intense, right? Oh, Cecil learned it sooner now. That's actually super cool. This seems like massive foreshadowing. Can I actually go around this, go out of it? So I also think a big part. Oh wow. I think a big part of this dungeon is the preparation for this dungeon, right? Where sometimes the prep is, okay, how do I attack? And I think that I do like the, can I go this way? Okay, apparently not. And I do like that the game said, hey, we're gonna give you something a little bit different. And now that you're more or less auto-attacking, and I'm trying to save Tella's magic, there's not a whole lot to diversify. But still, we're going through, we're getting items. Okay, I do 2 more. Okay. Does it seem like... Oh, only... Okay. Well... I feel like you really want to take out the Kate Says first, which are corals in later games because they can paralyze you. I'm curious if the tornado is going to kill... So... Alright, well... But I find myself in this game more so than the others not putting auto battle on as much. So I feel like I still have to do things in the battle, which is actually pretty fun. Whereas before I just say, hey, like, just play, go nuts. But now that I have 3 physical fighters and I don't have, I mean, you have, as the paladin, I have the ability to heal. It's just not, like, there's a lot to do differently in battle. It's like it's the boss. Interesting, Fairy Claw. May cause confusion and is effective against giant enemies. Okay. They're both favored hands, which is interesting. So he's ambidextrous, right? Okay. Let's see here. Magnetic. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't actually want to go back down there. Okay. See this? It feels like going forward is definitely something, and going to the right is something. I don't know. Whenever I see the setup of this, maybe I'm wrong, but I also know sometimes when I don't want to use the maps. Whereas in 1 and 2, I felt like I was using the maps, and the maps, it kind of took some of the wonder away from exploring the dungeons, but because the dungeons were so large, I felt like I had to use the dungeons, whereas in this game, I want to try to abstain, if at all possible. Nice! Good job. Good job seeing this. It's like, okay, what seems like the best way to move forward? What seems like the best way to fight the boss? Or just like, I shouldn't say fight the boss. What's the best way to navigate a dungeon? And there's something about kind of the wonder. Maybe that sounds cheesy, but when you, I'll show you at this point after I'm here. Ooh. Just something about, oh, hey, well, this was not what I planned, but we'll Draculady. Now let's see if, let's see. A lot of blood feasting here. A lot of blood feasting. Like a little, all this like vampiric life going on. So much vampiric life. And the thing that's interesting about this though is it doesn't look like they're actually healing themselves based off it, because normally it would show like green amount for them healing. So are they actually healing based on this, or are they just taking your life? Because that's different. But I don't think I've ever seen. I'm trying to think if I've ever actually seen any NPCs in this game heal themselves. I don't feel I have. I've seen them cast regeneration. The regeneration numbers haven't played a specific role, haven't played a specific part. Like, you'll be playing, like, oh, like, does it play a specific part? Does it have an impact? Like, not really. Also, I wonder if, like, I should take off. Well, it doesn't really matter. Okay. I'm pretty sure that this is the boss. So, let's see here. I don't think... Alright. Very cool. And I've got all-time. Excellent. And I don't think there's anything else I can do in regard to preparing. I feel okay. The Crystal Room. Same graphic as Final Fantasy 1. That's awesome. Dark Elf, I commend your effort, but your excursion ends here. You will never get the crystal. You cannot defeat me with those weapons. We shall see about that. Let's see how he likes my magic spells. Let's see. Okay. Let's... Can you withstand this? Myra. Holy... If only I could use my sword. Ah. Cecil's in danger. They're all in danger. You're in no condition to go anywhere. Where are you going? To get my harp. Ugh. You can barely sit up. Please lay down and get some rest. I don't care what happens to me. I'm the only one who can save them. The twin harp sounds the melody from Edward's harp. That melody. It's Edward. God, what is this torture us sound? You cannot control the magnetic field while I am playing. Now draw your sword. Right. Edward's basically sacrificed himself. Ugh. Just taking some notes before we fight this this boss. I love how it lets you step back so you can equip all your items. Nowhere near as powerful. No effect. Oh shoot. Oh, he's gonna die now. I gotta resurrect Cecil. That's okay. Oh. So now he's harder. Ooh, okay. White magic. Come on, man. full life. That's nice. So now I'm gonna give it either so you can actually be useful again. I think it's 50? Yep. Okay. So now Sid gonna die. That's quite unfortunate. The biggest thing is making sure, yeah. Oh, Sid's gonna be 7 in 6 minutes. This cannot be with the crystal, my eternal life. Ah! Thank you, Edward. Obtained Earth Crystal. Well, what I think was silly about that, maybe. I can't warp anyone out of this dungeon, this battle. Interesting. I'm very nervous for Edward and what happened to him after he basically sacrificed himself to save us. Excellent. Thank you, Chocobo. And I'm just gonna also just grab a yellow Chocobo too. Seems easier this way. You've returned. Thank you for your help, Edward. There's no need to thank me. What I don't understand is how that worked. I first heard that melody back when I traveled as a minstrel. I recall it being a song to ward off elves, and I thought it might work. We owe you our lives. No, I only... Edward. Tella, I have long wondered what Anna saw in you, but now I think I understand. You showed courage and integrity. She was fortunate to have your love. Now be silent and heal your wounds. I promise you I shall avenge Anna for the both of us. Thank you. Edward, I look forward to fighting alongside you again. Anna, now I think I understand why you did what you did. Please take care. That's actually really cool. Alrighty, now the goal is to see if they will let us take the Earth Crystal. Let them know we got it back. Oh my goodness. The Earth Crystal. You have returned it to us. Hurrah! I see you have the Earth Crystal. That voice. Cain. Board my ship and bring the crystal with you. I will take you to Rosa. It seems you need our help. You may borrow the crystal as promised. We're letting you borrow the crystal, so be extra careful with it. Feel free to take the items in the underground storeroom. That voice, what was it? What was that voice? We just got the crystal back, but I guess we have no choice. It's only alone now. We fell into the wrong hands. Who knows what could happen? What is going on? All sisters. Alright, let's get the items in the storeroom. I love how Edward is able to help you in that situation. That's just, it feels so good. This was once dungeon, but now in House of Shred's treasure. Have the clerics grant you permission to enter? Yes, go right ahead. Wow. Great bow. Fire arrow. 5,000 gil. Thunder arrow. 50,000 gil. Ice arrow. Echo herbs. Silver apple. Silver apple is new. Okay. What is silver apple? Increases maximum HP by 50. That's pretty cool. That is new. I've not seen that before. That is quite the treasure room, I must say. There were a lot of treasures down there. So I think we're going to encounter Cain very soon, once we get on the ship. So I want to save really quick. And I want to take a quick AFK as well, and I'll be right back. Okay. So let's get on that airship and see what happens. Is it just they're just gonna come to us? Like, well, the second you get on the airship, you don't have a choice. What's gonna happen? We're just gonna exchange. I feel like there's got to be a double crossing of some sort. Where's the Earth Crystal? I have it here. Where's Rosa? In the Tower of Zot. Now come aboard. Cain, where are you hiding? Now. Master Golbez would like a word with you. Golbez. Well done, Cecil. You have exceeded even my expectations. Wretch, show yourself. In due time, you will yet come to understand my benevolence. What benevolence? Rosa stands beside me at the top of this tower. Bring the crystal here and we will make the trade. She had better be safe. Then you had best hurry. We wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to her. So, what's gonna happen here? Centaur Knight. Okay. I'm also curious if there's anything you can miss. Okay. Oh man, this is maybe gonna ooh. Who's gonna purple? Okay, let's go on purple. 105, vulnerable to fire. Okay. Okay, that worked too. That's a treasure chest. Wild. Okay. Okay. Not a ton. Lame now. Wow, okay. And actually... 6. Okay. Try to run away from these guys first. Yeah. I'll really run away. Okay. Let's see here. Anything else? Oh, this is like just a giant maze. Okay. Let's heal Tala after this. It seems like he's in some trouble. Not doing super well. It's not great, but it's okay. Oh yeah, Cecil, good job protecting him. So I'm curious if cover, like what cover actually does. So, I'm happy you said. Okay. Okay. Gremlin. These guys are new. Not great. Not what I would say is exceptional. I don't love that Yang is able to attack folks, but that's okay. That's okay. No longer doing that, buddy. Ice turtle. Ice lizard. Hell turtle. Wow, those hell turtles hit hard. I wish there's a better way to kind of shield Yang when he's in the front. It's like he's just getting kind of wrecked right now. There's not really much we can do. Okay, let's just focus on them. Oh yeah, because giant enemies take more damage. I should have actually been focusing with the Fairy Claws on a Hell Turtle because it's apparently a giant enemy, and then he would have been able to kill them in one hit, which would be awesome. Yeah, now they're in them. That's actually really cool. Okay. Monsters. Okay, what kind of monsters? A fiery hound. Maybe not good. Holy crap. Okay, that's very bad, actually. That was really... Flame sword, okay. Excuse me, excuse me. Okay, flame sword and flame mail. I feel like you're probably gonna have to stay in something soon. It's gonna take me to the 3rd floor. Please don't. Don't take me there yet. I want to. I'll see if there's anything else going on here. That's nice. I'll take that. I will gladly take that. Okay. Right. Should I go this way then? I feel like there's nothing else here. Puppet. Puppeteer. Ooh, puppet. Puppeteer burned. Burn them out. Alright. Oh, okay, guys. So Puppeteer needs to be killed first for sure, because the Puppeteer will keep summoning puppets, which makes sense. Okay. Noted. Okay. And so like that, yeah, that makes sense, right? Like this. I don't love using that, but at the same time, it's like, okay. It's helpful. And it's also nice that I feel it's also nice that that they do less damage than other NPCs, because others are just kind of crushing me and clocking me. These guys are not too bad. It's okay. They're doing some damage, but it's not terrible. Yeah, I think we're going to use some ether soon, or some... Hopefully there's a tent. Can't use tents in this place. I'm going to be a little upset. It's going to make life substantially harder, to be honest with you. Yeah, if I can't use a tent, it's going to just make things a lot harder. Because I don't have enough potions for the Procure either. Power's all... Power of Zot. So this is when they're finally kind of expanding on dungeon design, and I feel making it a little harder, because it just seems like now Dungeon Design's actually expanding a little bit outside of the purview of what I was originally thinking. And I mean, I'm pretty cool with doing it. What did they actually do? Yeah. Okay, it's gone now. I didn't even catch that. I just thought that it was very quick and then it was gone. Okay. Okay, so there's nothing there. Alright. Oh. Yeah, that was the way to go, for sure. Using down to attack. Okay. No, I mean, that's so nice. It's like one hit, one hit, one hit. I like that happens like that. Not so intense. In regard to giving up kind of protection. There's no chests here. No. Okay. Alright. Old Beast. I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified by this. Very scared. I'm very scared they're gonna cast some really powerful attack, like ice, and just casually murder us. Okay. Also, I feel like I need to use an ether soon, because no one has any magic. I don't think we're gonna get any magic anytime soon. Okay. This is definitely more of a battle of attrition relative to. I feel like we have to learn from these guys. What? Alright, that's nice. A hammer that is affecting its machines cast Quake when used in battle. That's quite nice. Okay. Well. Now there's a soldieress, and a sorceress. I wonder how effective Quake is in battle. And so we're getting some really nice items, but these items also feel like they're Hellclaw. May poison enemy. It could. It's a possibility. Well, no questions. So well, if you slow him, that's like okay. Not good. Not great, but not terrible. Here. All right, sorceress. Peaceful. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Woo! Another item down here. A flame shield. Yes, I didn't get the flame shield yet. It was the flame mail and the flame sword. I was like, wait a second, what's going on here? Hopefully that'll finish the job. I should actually try to cast Quake and see how effective that is. I'm gonna goof around with that. This turn. It's like, why not with Sid cast Quake, right? It's like Alright, I've been talking about how there's these items that could be actually useful. Right? And it's like, why would I not actually try to use them? Okay. Now, here we go. Let's try to cast quick, see how it does. Not exceptional, but it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Is it amazing? No. Is it kind of cool? Okay. Sage's supplies. A robe made from sacred thread. I like how they're kind of like buffing. They're like, hey, we know it's rough in here. We're gonna give you guys some benefits for climbing this tower. Thank goodness you have some ether. Oof, oof, oof. Glad I healed after that one. Alright, I should say glad I healed before that. So now there's they're hitting me hard. So hopefully that'll take out the soldiers. Let's take out the rest. Alright, well. Yeah, that's... Okay. I'm gonna have to use some more ethers. I'm glad we picked up some and haven't been using them. Oh, nice. Okay. It's like, but we're miss. Come on! Come on, Gaia Hammer! What are you doing? Okay. Let's see here. Now, is this gonna be safe? What a wild save. I would say the art in here is though pretty cool. It's like, hey, we understand Final Fantasy is gonna be tough, so we're gonna let you do that. Let's see. Pass. Got all the items. Feel we're probably gonna face off soon. Welcome to the Tower of Zad. Charmed, I'm sure. Welcome. We are the Magus Sisters. We serve... so the Magus Sisters actually first appear in this game. I'm gonna write some notes. Yes. Okay. Write some notes real quick. Okay. Barb. Arika. All of these are so new. Mindy, Sandy, and Cindy. We're afraid your journey is over. So they're also in Final Fantasy X. They're called Aeons, I think. We will take your crystal. Say goodbye to your beloved Rosa. Delta attack. Okay. Cast the spell, Mindy. Zendara. I feel like they only cast spells. Oh shoot. I love it you cast space in there. Cast the spell, Mindy. It's so weird, like you cast it it's just like a funky. It doesn't do like that much damage. It's interesting. Just the way it's done, right? So I wonder if you really should attack me first, you should attack the others first. Cast the spell, Mindy. Okay, reflect this. Delta attack. Bio. Not exceptional. Cast the spell, Mindy. It's a cool idea that they're playing with their black and showing how it works, but wow. Okay. Noted. The fact that she can cast full life is kind of wild. She's like, yeah, let's cast full life. Like, oh, dang. That's intense. Like, did not expect that whatsoever, but interesting. Delta attack! Alright, hopefully it doesn't hit Pella. It's 1% for it doesn't hit. Okay. Awesome. Blizzaga? Blizzaga! Let's do this. That's okay. What? Whoa. Whew. Done and done. This can't be. Our Delta attack failed. No! The Magus Sisters. I did not remember that they originally appeared in Final Fantasy IV. That's so cool. Yeah, definitely going back after that. Definitely going back after that Magus Sisters fight, which is cool. And healing and saving again. It was a fun fight. I do like that Final Fantasy IV throws different things at you. They're like, yeah, we're going to throw different things at you time and time again, and you're going to figure out how to do them. Oh, that's kind of cool. Hi there, guys. Welcome, Golbez. Where's Rosa? Burst the crystal. She better be alright. Hand over the crystal now or she dies. Here, take it. Hand it over this crystal. There. Now where's Rosa? Rosa, whomever are you talking about? What? You double-crossing cur? Return her this minute. Ignorant dotard. Have you no idea whom you're dealing with? How could I forget the monster who killed my daughter? Vengeance will be mine. Such feeble spells rather befit the deceptive, decrepit old fool you are. Blizzaga. Blizzaga. I must cast Meteor. No. It will destroy you. I have no choice. Witness my ultimate smile. Impossible. How could he know Meteor? Tella. It matters not. The crystal is mine. Kain. So Meteor broke my spell over him. So be it. He no longer serves any purpose. Mark my words, Cecil. Someday I will destroy you. Golbez. Improving fool. Why didn't you finish me? You. What is going on? Ah! So, we will settle this the next time we meet. Cecil, are you okay? Yes, Meteor must have weakened him. Tella, are you hurt? I failed. Keep still. I'm such a fool. I lost myself in my own hatred. Avenge my daughter for me. I beg of you. Tella! No! Get up, you old geezer! Tella! I'll bet your daughter's mighty proud of you. You did good, old man. Tella, Anna, I swear on my life to avenge you both. Kain. Cecil, I'm so sorry. What have I done? Don't blame yourself. You had no control over your actions. But a part of me was still awake, and yet I just stood by and watched as Rosa. Rosa, where is she? Beyond those doors. We must hurry. Cecil. Rosa. I knew you'd come. I missed you so much, and I realized... Cecil. You realized what? Spit it out. Wait. Is that Kane? Don't worry, he's back to normal. Tells me you broke Golbez's spell. Forgive me, Rosa. I was not completely under Golbez's control. I tried my best to keep you close at any cost. Kane. Let's fight together, Kane. After all that I've done, I don't deserve the honor. Hey, save the corny drama for later. We gotta scram. Let's go, Kane. We need your help now more than ever. Cecil. Rosa. Thank you. White Mage Rosa and Dragoon Kane have joined the party. That sure was close. Ha ha ha. It seems Master Golbez has underestimated you. The Lord of Wind. Barbastria. You disappoint me, King. Falling back with such weakling despite your powers. I've simply come to my senses. I've grown sick of siding with animals like you. You snotty little wretch. I'll enjoy killing every one of you. With the old man and his meteor gone, you stand no chance. We'll see about that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Violent winds inhibit regular attacks. Only jump attacks will work. Haste do I? So you have to jump to someone that's up for wins. Violent winds and other regular attacks. Only jump attacks will work. Okay. Jeez, the Louise man. Let's see. It's like they inhibit, but they don't stop. So what's this gonna be? I don't feel like... I don't feel like... Right, then inhibit regular attacks. Like, they say it inhibits regular attacks, but yet here they are. Only jump attacks. But like, what I don't understand is that it's extra damage to them. So annoying. But it like says it doesn't do anything, but like yet it clearly does. Why is that? I don't understand why that doesn't work. Yeah. Okay, so it's the timer, right? Yeah, so it's like tornado and then the same thing. It's like, okay, and then, right. But yet, it did work. So it's interesting, like the slow paralysis. Really? Is that okay? So even though that hit, it hit. Interesting. Dead, okay. Like, yes, everyone's alive. Everyone killed this randomly named boss. Barbarcia. Alright. Nice. It's not over. The last elemental lord still remains. Regardless, you'll never leave here alive. What are you gonna do in the Tower Zat? Ha 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 ha. The tower's collapsing. Damn it. That cur. Hold on to me. Teleport. This is... Yes, it's your room in Baron. Now that you've taken care of the Fate King, there's nothing to worry about. Cecil, there's something I must tell you. What is it? It's about the crystals. Well, we've lost Troy's Earth Crystal of Golbez, which means he now holds all the crystals. Not quite. He only has 4. You mean there are more? I've heard the legends, but that can't be true. You can't mean they are. The dark crystals are real. Makes sense. After all, our world has the light crystals. So where are these dark crystals? In some other world, perhaps? Exactly. So you see, Golbez has only half the crystals. Well, now we know they exist, but how do we go about finding them? Golbez knows of their location. Then there's no time to lose. Where are they? They lie under the surface of the earth, in the underworld. That cannot be. Underground, are you sure about this? That's what I overheard Golbez say. He also said that when all the crystals of light and darkness are gathered, a path to the moon will open. Path to the moon. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but this is the key that will help get us there. Here, you take it. Magma rock. This is a key? If we use it somewhere, it should open a path to the underworld. But where? Yes, where do we use it? I wish I knew. No worries. We'll just fly around the world on the Enterprise till we find the place. Well, we lost the airship near the Tower of Zat. Psh, my baby's equipped with autopilot. I'll bet she's flown back already. Then we have a plan. Sid, what will we do without you? Heh. Alright, we'll leave first thing tomorrow. Let's just rest up for a journey to the underworld. I still don't understand. Why didn't Golbez finish me off at the tower? Cecil. Sorry, I was just thinking aloud. Come on, let's get some rest. It's a fair question. All set. I can hear the voice of the late king echoing from below. Could this castle be haunted? We will guard Baron with our lives, sir. I should have acted sooner to stop the king. Nevergrimma wants those rule over this castle. Now I wonder. Boss, you're alive. Boss, is that you? What are you doing here? I'll get right back to work right away. Now I'm curious about this. Cecil, Your Majesty. Venture to the land of summons and return to me here. I may be able to help you then. Yes, Your Majesty. Journey to the land of summons and then return to me here. Not sure what that means. I wonder if you try to go back now if there's anything. Nope. Only good for one time. Alright. It's important to write that stuff down. Easy to forget. Okay. Okay. So is the ship just outside here now? The ship's just casually there. Okay. So now, this has been almost a 4-hour session. We've made a lot of progress. We've lost 3 party members. Bloom and Pram saving us. Tella weakening Golbez so that then we could rescue Rosa and gain King. And Edward still alive, but not doing well. But Sid's in our party too, which is the first time we've ever actually had Sid fight in our party. He's going to come back in other Final Fantasy as well, but still very, very cool. Okay. I think that is a really good session for today. I'm excited, really make some progress, and I'm stoked that we'll be able to continue next time. Hopefully tomorrow. Alright, thanks for watching everybody, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.